Yo, what's good everybody? So today's video is going to be about XXX because he used to play the role of Lil Jojo from Chicago. And I understand for a lot of X fans this might be a hard video for you to believe, but this is why I tell you guys to detach from every single one of these celebrities and watch my videos with an open mind, and always be sure to do your own research after you watch my video. And shout out to Cam B, he was the first one to make a video about this. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to believe it at first either, but I did my own research and I found this picture right here. And this picture convinced me because they're wearing the exact same shirt. For me, these two pictures basically 100% confirm it because they are wearing the exact same shirt and they look exactly the same. And like I was saying, a lot of these celebrities are born into this life, and it's kind of like the Truman Show movie. I recommend everybody go watch that movie if you haven't. In that movie, they basically show how these celebrities are born into this life and they don't really have a choice. As soon as they're born, they're actors for a TV show. And that's basically what happened to X, you know what I mean? Like, he was born and they made him play both of these roles at the same time when he was younger. And it throws a lot of people off because X has a lot of baby pictures. But that's what they did, you know what I mean? And it's very obvious because these pictures look exactly the same. So Lil Jojo was killed on September 4th, 2012. And X started his career in 2013. So the timeline adds up perfectly with this one. As soon as he killed off his JoJo character, he started rapping for X. And then Lil Jojo was killed on a bike, right? And X was killed while shopping for a bike. So Jojo had a friend called Lil Mister, and Lil Mister put it right in our face because when X got released from jail, he posted this video and he basically told us that they are the same person. In the title he said, X just released from jail, Lil Jojo look-alike. And they look exactly the same. And the funny thing is that Ski Mask has a song called Hey Mister. And then in the description of this video he put, X reminds me of Jojo. So he's basically telling us that they're the same person, but he can't tell us straight up because he's a part of it too, you know what I mean? Lil Mister also faked his death, and I'll make a video on him very soon as well. So in the comments, a lot of people from Chicago were admitting that they look very similar. This guy said, I got to admit he does look like Jojo. He looks like Jojo. And then this guy said, why have I never noticed it before? It must have been the long hair. So that's what they did. He got some dreads and a little bit of surgery to his nose. That way it would be harder to notice. And this guy said, bro, that's exactly what I said when I found him. This dude looks just like Jojo. And then this is a screenshot from Lil Mister's Instagram. And for some reason, his Instagram is private. And I tried requesting, but I don't think he's going to accept anybody. But luckily, there's a video with these screenshots right here. And for some reason, he decided to post these pictures when they died. What are the chances of that, you know what I mean? Lil Mister put it right in our face. Why would he choose these pictures specifically to post when they died? You know what I mean? He's basically trying to let us know that they are the same person. And in the caption, he put hashtag LLJ. Just like how when X died, everybody was saying hashtag LLJ. So he basically told us straight up. He told us right here. And then in the comments, somebody said, X is Jojo. And then this guy said, Jojo and X look alike. And I noticed that a lot of people were putting Jojo World with the world emoji. And that's funny because X had the world as his profile picture. So here's another video from Lil Mister's YouTube channel. And he was listening to X's song, Look at Me. And I noticed that he's throwing up this sign right here. And that's interesting because X used to throw up the same thing. If you guys remember when X died, there was a rumor going around that Soldier Kid and Soldier Jojo killed him. And in the caption it says XXX, but we banging like we BD. BD is the Black Disciples from Chicago. And Lil Jojo had a song called BDK. That was his biggest song. And in that song, he has a similar flow to X. So I recommend you guys go check that out. But right here, he said XXX, but we banging like we BD. And then he tagged Soldier Jojo. And then he put on the X. So what are the chances of that? You know, one of the guys that they accused of killing X, he has Jojo in his name. And in the picture, he's throwing up an X with his hands. And to top it off, there's a mask in the picture. So Jojo's real name is Joseph Coleman. And Joseph starts with a J and ends with a H, right? Same thing with X's name. His name is Jase, and it starts with a J and it ends with a H. And Jase is 6 letters, and Joseph is 6 letters. And on top of that, this is his full name, Jase Dwayne Onfroy. And Jase is 6 letters, Dwayne is 6 letters, and Onfroy is 6 letters. So that's 666. And then Jase Onfroy equals 63. And Coleman equals 63. And it also equals 36. And then Coleman equals 126. And Ja equals 62. And Joseph equals 26. And then Joseph and XXXTentacion both equal 73 and 173 in the same cipher. This is Lil Jojo's Twitter, and pay attention to the beginning of his Twitter name, because notice how it starts with Oso, right? That's funny because X's mom, her Instagram name has Oso in it as well. So you guys think that's a coincidence? You know, his name is Oso Arrogant Jojo, and then her name is Oso Jazzy. So she's basically putting it right in our face. Here's some more side-by-side pictures. They have the same eyes and the same face structure. The only difference is that he got surgery on his nose because Jojo's nose is a little bit bigger and X's nose is a little bit skinnier. Shout out to Fearless TV because he made a video about this as well, and he made a good point in his video. He said that his name is XXX, right? So it's funny that he played 3 different roles. So it's almost like every single X in his name stands for another role that he played. And X is Nasty C if you guys didn't know. So go watch my videos about that if you haven't. I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description below. It's funny how X had a mask tatted on his arm. And X had no eyebrows, right? So it's funny that Nasty C has no eyelashes. You know, it's very obvious that this is a mask. But today's video is just going to be about Jojo. I will make another video about Nasty C very soon. But today I'm going to just focus on Jojo. So in this tweet he said, "Things are going to change about me. Remember who I was." And he was Jojo. And notice how they both have a similar tattoo on their chest. And right here they both have pictures with guns. And X made a lot of references to Chicago for some reason. Right here he made a reference to Chief Keef. And as we all know, Chief Keef is from Chicago, just like Lil Jojo. So now this next video that I'm going to show you guys is when X visited Fredo Santana in the hospital. And Fredo Santana is also from Chicago.
Dog X and put my dog X and put up on me, real nigga. My dog X and put up on me, real.
And his next video is a video from his interview with No Jumper. And pay attention to what Adam22 says, because as soon as he mentions drill music, which we all know is from Chicago, X gets very nervous and he tries to change the subject as soon as possible.
Got Trell
Every
over
time,
here.
bro.
Well, it's hot too.
We can't go nowhere.
The temperature is 76 degrees in here. That's solid.
All right, so you feel me? We booted up. I came out the shirt type shit.
Drill music on deck right now.
Let's play some fucking walk.
This looks like drill music. All right. So, okay, we were just talking.
So you see how awkward it got as soon as drill music was mentioned. And then now I'm going to show you guys how Lil Jojo's death was fake. So this is the picture that they released of Jojo in the casket. And it is very obvious that this is not Jojo. You know, he's way darker in this picture. And this looks like a fake person. This doesn't even look like Jojo at all. And that reminds me of X a lot because he had a music video with a fake person in his casket. So he's basically letting us know that he faked his death twice. You know, that's the crazy thing about X, that he faked his death twice. and he put it right in our face right here. You know, this music video came out right after he died. So this next video that I'm going to show you guys is Jojo's brother. And pay attention to what he says, because he says that the doctors lied to him and they didn't allow him to see his own brother.
Doctor come out, he like, man, mother and brother. Like, it was real like the movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. He like, yeah. But I bugged up, though. I remember when I finally got on backside, I bugged up. Like, take me to him. Take me to him. You know what I'm saying? Don't take me in no room. Take me to him. So, they lied, bro. To this day, like, I ain't gonna say they lied, but they never took me to him.
Huh.
He took me to the room. He said he got shot in the back once. He got shot once. And that shit traveled and went through both sides of his heart.
So he said that they lied and they didn't take him to his own brother. And now in this next video, he says that Jojo's death doesn't make any sense.
He got shot one time, fool. And that shit from his back, from far away. And it went through both sides of his heart. It don't make no sense to me.
So he says straight up that his death doesn't make any sense.
He got shot one time, fool. And that shit from...
And now in this next video, he says that the doctors didn't allow him to see his own brother. They only allowed him to see him through the computer screen.
And they wouldn't take you to the room to go see him.
Took us to behind the doors into some little side room where he wanted to talk. But I was bugging up, like, I don't want to talk to you, bro. Take me to my brother, bro. And I kept cutting him off. Then like, he's dying, you know what I'm saying? Boy, shit, went crazy, fool. They wouldn't take me to him, bro. Next time I seen that nigga was when you gotta go to the morgue and identify him and shit, you know what I'm saying?
So you actually had to go to the morgue?
Yeah, they don't even do it in person. You just like on a TV screen and shit crazy.
So isn't that weird? Like, why didn't the doctor let his own family see Jojo's body? The only way was through a computer screen. So that goes to show you that his death was fake. And as you can see, they are the same person. Now I'm going to show you guys all the Masonic symbolism that I found. Because for some reason, X used to throw up these horns a lot with the one-eye symbolism. You know, here's some more one-eye symbolism with the horns. Look at all this one-eye symbolism. And there's a Masonic black and white checkered floor. If you guys didn't know, in the Freemason lodges, they have the black and white checkered floor like that. And right here, there's some weird symbolism on his jacket. And he put it right in our face right here. I don't even have to say nothing about this. Especially right here. I don't want to keep this picture up for too long, but you guys can see what that is in the background. And his hair was very symbolic, almost like it was horns or something. And right here, he's doing one-eye symbolism again. So even though he did a lot of good, he also did a lot of bad, because you guys have to realize that when Jojo died, that created a beef in Chicago that is still going on to this day. You know, that is the biggest beef in history. And Jojo's brother said the same thing in that interview. And that's what you guys have to realize, that a lot of people died and a lot of people are still in jail because of what X did when he was Jojo. So that's what you guys have to realize, that a lot of people are dead and in jail because of what Jojo did. And right here, Jojo equals 83. Just like how death equals 38. And X died in Florida, right? So that's interesting that Florida also equals 38. And he died at the Riva Motorsports, which happens to equal 238. So their deaths were very scripted. And X equals 6 in Gematria. And his name was Triple X, you know what I mean? So that explains the 666 on his hat right here. Lil Jojo never died. He rebranded himself as Triple X. And they look very similar in these two pictures right here. They have the same face and the same chin. Like, the structure of their face is exactly the same. They even have the same hairline. Somebody said, is it me or does X look like Jojo? X and Lil Jojo look exactly the same. LMAO, X got that Jojo outfit on. And then somebody said, happy birthday Lil Jojo, and he tagged X. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. And thank you guys for 20,000 subs. And I'm out.